Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Impact Earth's coverage of Wolf Awareness Week. I'm Doug, and today for our 8th and final video, we've talked about this trend a little bit with our other wolves. I would actually like to introduce my good friend, Dakota Coyote.
Ta-da!
So, Dakota, you're not a wolf.
That is right, I am not a wolf.
Nope, and we've talked about you a little bit. We've talked about how you've kind of moved into the space that other wolves have moved out of, and you've kind of filled in the gaps.
Oh yeah, it's all about being adaptive, you know?
So it sounds like you are very adaptive.
Extremely adaptive. Well, we're perfectly comfortable in the forest, and we're perfectly comfortable moving into neighborhoods. Go figure, right? Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I think I've seen you around once or twice, but I know that coyotes are very elusive, and oftentimes they're around even though you don't know they're there.
Yeah, we change our behavior based on where we're living. So for example, if I move into somebody's neighborhood, I'm going to try my best to come out only at night because there's less human activity out there.
Smart move. So how exactly are you related to wolves?
Well, it's a complicated story, but I'll try to make it as brief as possible. So, when the wolves were moving out of their territory, we coyotes took the opportunity and moved right in. Now, there weren't a whole lot of us at that time. We're talking like, this is like 1890 to around 1900. So the breeding population was really small. So a lot of us coyotes, believe it or not, ended up breeding with wolves. So the coyote that kind of emerged from that is a mix of coyote, wolf, and there's a pinch of domestic dog in there too. So we are actually a much bigger coyote than our friends out west. We are now known as the Eastern Coyote, and we're kind of taking the spot of the wolf in the ecosystem.
So that's very important because you both play very important keystone roles in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what's happening in these places where coyotes have moved in to replace the wolf, but the wolves are being reintroduced?
Well, believe it or not, the coyote population is starting to balance itself out. You see, without the wolves, there was really nothing to stop us from, taking over the territory and spreading out all over the place. So with the wolf coming back in, we compete for the same prey. Well, obviously we're not going to go eat a caribou. We're not that good at hunting, but white-tailed deer, for example, well, that's definitely something we like. But with the wolf around, they're kind of bringing our numbers back down to normal levels, because if we're in wolf territory, they don't like that, and we don't like that. So with the wolf around, a lot of folks are like, oh, hey, there's less coyotes around. Some folks like that. I don't like that.
So how big is the range of the Eastern Coyote?
Well, it's starting to get pretty big. A long time ago, they first started to show up around the Algonquin Forest in Canada, and they moved southward into the northern New England states, so places like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and even the beginning of New York State. They have since spread as far south as Maryland and as far west as Ohio.
So pretty big.
Yeah, and who knows how far they'll go. Or I should say we go.
Who knows?
We'll take over the world. No, I don't think we'll do that.
So could you tell me a little bit about your cousin, the Western wolf?
Oh, yeah, my buddy, the Eastern wolf, huh? Yeah.
Western wolf.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. I really like the Eastern wolf. They're good for the environment. They're good for the ecosystem. But believe it or not, we're going to end up competing for territory, and paws down, we're not going to win. So, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. The ecosystem will appreciate it, but you're not going to see like hundreds of thousands of coyotes. You're going to see probably a normal, healthy number of coyotes. I don't know what that number would be. I don't know.
I don't know. So, anything else you'd like to tell us about coyotes?
Well, I would say you don't have to be afraid of us coyotes. Yes, we Eastern Coyotes do have wolf DNA and a little bit of domestic dog in us, but you don't have to be scared of us. Though I would make one suggestion: don't feed us. We don't want to be fed by you, because that means we're going to associate humans as a food source, and if we don't get our pancakes or pizza crust or whatever, we're going to get spicy, and we might start biting.
Like
we don't want that. You don't want that.
No, don't feed coyotes.
Don't
Let them
feed
rely
coyotes.
on their own food source,
Exactly.
and they'll be perfectly happy, and we'll be perfectly happy.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone for tuning in. I believe that concludes Wolf and Coyote Awareness Week.
Wait. Did you say there's a wolf nearby?
No, I don't think not anymore.
Okay.
Blizzard and Howler left.
Oh. Whew. All right.
Not to make you sweat. See, nope. So they're both very important animals. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, it's Wolf Awareness Week at Impact Earth.
What
Thank
about
you very
Coyote
much.
Awareness Week? When do we get one of those?
Well, you're part wolf, right?
I guess so.
All right. Hey, you got your own special.
Oh,
We saved the best for last, Dakota.
Well, now I feel definitely special.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. And you are also very special for taking the time to learn about these important animals and help us in trying to find ways to keep them going. So thank you all. Again, I'm Doug. This is Dakota.
Meet me.
Have a great one.